I'm going to look at the Colt 6920 again. Y'all have seen so many different versions of this gun. But I think I've honestly come full circle on this gun. And as you can see, it is completely back to stock except for I've got a 30-round magazine in there, which isn't Colt marked, even though I do have two of those now, two Colt 30-rounders. But this is from a company called NHMTG, which basically they're the company along with OK and Colt marked magazines. They all come from the same company. So these are USGI Mil-spec magazines, except that they have a mag pull follower. Because I don't feel like going to Brownells and buying those, but I may pick up a few. I've got two green follower magazines, which are those Colts, and then the two Colt 20-rounders that came with the gun. Aside from that, there is an H2 buffer in the gun, which this gun originally came with an H buffer, but I like it the way it shoots with the H2 a lot better. Well, I decided that I'm going to go ahead and take a sit here. I decided that it was time to shoot this gun in a basic configuration. I have had this gun for just over a year. It has 4,000 rounds through it. It works and pretty damn well. The only malfunctions I've ever had with this gun were because of a mag pull bad lever. And aside from that, actually it happened twice. One magazine after the other. Pull the bad lever, good to go. In this stock configuration, which I don't think I've ever shot it in, I kind of dig it. I mean, I have the PSA rifle. It's kind of moved up and promoted. I think I'm going to keep this gun more as a one of those kind of generational guns. One of those guns you pass down to your kids. I'm sure that in 20 or 30, there are going to be a hodgepodge of AR-15s out there, and they're all going to have different stock handguards. But one thing that has been remaining constant, hell, even over the past 10 and 20 years, are these old Colts. People collect Colt. And just like the old Colt 1911s, people didn't think they'd have any value. They're just another gun. Well, we've definitely seen over the past at least 10 years how the market for original 1911s has just kind of skyrocketed. And I kind of want to pass something like that on to my kids, but I think I'm going to do it with a gun that I'm familiar with, even through my, just basic handling of it. Having gone through military basic training, I shot an A2 version, an A2 in M16 P2. Colt doesn't make one of those. I try and get a Sporter or one of their heavy barrel guns, but I don't feel like doing that. This is a gun that's more representative of that was shot during my time of service over most branches. I entered the Air Force in 03. So definitely Air Force is not a frontline unit when it comes to the ground forces or ground crews. In my case, I was a crew chief. So, yes, it is empty. If you didn't see that earlier, you can see that mag pull follower sticking up there. Good gun. Definitely look forward to passing this down to my kids or grandkids. God, we won't live that long. But this may be my last video, at least from this table. I'm moving. That's why I've got all those boxes over there. So, we'll see. God only knows what will happen with this gun next. Make sight, but I don't know. I'm kind of digging the old look here. A4 flat top with a nice looking gun. I kind of wish I had shot it like this to begin with.